ourselves silver. $19.47. We got ourselves a silver dime. It rang up like 84. Yeah. Silver Rosie. And that's the first silver ever found in this yard. This is my brother's yard. Yep, just want to make sure it's recording. Now here's the kicker. Hey Deej, look what I got. Deej sent that to me as a gift. And we're going to put this silver dime right in the new case. First time ever using it. There we go. That's how it's done, boys and girls. And you know, I've been back and forth in this little section. That last target I was trying to get was a bottle cap with a piece of iron. It was throwing it off. But when it went up to like 99, it was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to dig it. So I shut the camera off. GoPro stopped recording. It is, no, it's not a coin. It's a bouton. It's a flat bouton with gold gilt on the back. Cool. Got rating on the back, but it's flat in the front. At least I don't see anything. Yep. Yeah, see there's gold gilt on it. The bouton. And it's flat. I don't see nothing on the front. But that's cool. It's an older button. We'll have to look it up once I get it there. Alright. GoPro stop recording. Alright, time for the wrap up. Really tired, going to bed after this. Of course, I got to do a lot of editing. Well, not editing, but put it together as a decent video. This will be my first metal detecting video for 2019. As you can see, I found a 1947 silver dime. We'll go to all the good stuff first. Alright, let's see if I can get it so you can see it. It's not you know, it's a dug coin. And no mint mark. Try to get it so you can see, but anyways, it's a Rosie. First silver, first hunt. First time in a long time since I've been out. I mean, I was out last year. 15-20 minutes is about all I could handle without dying. I started hurting already. Of course, I'm not in as much good shape, you know, being hanging around, sitting around doing computer stuff and chit-chatting. And, you know, it is. But digging with Deej, look at that. I used your box today and put the silver dime in it. And then I found this button with gold gilt on it. And I'm going to clean it in front of you guys. y'all, with lemon juice. For the bonus, this is probably the best find, but I'm just kidding. But it's an older style pull tab, probably early 70s, something like that, mid 70s. This is like this rang up really good, and I was thinking it was brass when I found it, you know, just covered with dirt. But it's actually an old square nail, probably for a horse or something, for a horseshoe. Because this used to be farm property, so used to be a field or whatever. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's definitely a square nail. I mean, you can tell it's a square nail. It's just not all there. A lump of, looks like it might be some type of nut. This was my first target. The second target and, you know, item that I found was the silver dime. The third target was the button. And then the fourth, fifth, whatever, it was all junk. But this was the first one. It's a tab soda pop. Back in the 80s. Tab was popular. I don't know if they still make it, but it was sugar-free. What does that mean? Does it have sucrose in, which caused cancer back in the day? Huh, who knows? And then this here, I got a mixed signal. Of course I got a mixed signal. I got iron, I got lead, and I got copper. It's a battery terminal, you know, with the plastic all missing. And actually this was the really first target, but it was pretty much on top of the ground or sticking out when I ran over with a detector, so I just pulled it out. This used to have wire in it. It's one of those split casings. I thought it might be brass, but it's, I mean, it rang up decent. But it was on top of the ground. Well, kind of, sort of. So there you have that. Now we're going to give you, show you this button. Let's go go. Oh, yeah. WB starting to save. That's my first pull tab this year. I'm going to start saving pull tabs again. Because I know I'm going to find a lot of them when I get to the parks and stuff. But right now I just messed around outside in the front yard. I've been wanting to go out so bad. Stir crazy. So as you can see, there's shiny. It's got gold gilt on it. It's an old style oh my, yeah, I'm tired. Anyways, got the thingamajigger there. Shank. It's got the shank on it. Full shank. It's erect. That's what they stealth diggers were calling it at one time, or Hoover boys. Anyways, I'm going to take lemon juice, soft toothbrush, okay, something I don't use anymore. Actually, not that one for sure. That's been my cleaning toothbrush on out in the field. So we're going to pour a little bit of, move some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, before I get into doing the cleaning, Roosevelt dimes, my collection, and 47D. I have the 47 now. Of course, there was like 121 million made, but I have the 47 to go in there. Let's put it in there right now. Now I just usually use soap and water, or I just leave the dirt on as long as it's clean enough. And that's it. There's no reason to clean that coin to make it shiny. All you're going to do is ruin any value that it might have, besides silver constitutional scrap silver. So there's that. Filled a hole today. That's awesome because I filled a bunch of holes. But this is what I usually find. Little bits and pieces of this and that around the backyard and front yard, and every now and then you come across a target. And that's the first silver dime I found in this yard. So that's totally awesome. We're going to move this stuff out of the way, and then we're going to just pour some lemon juice on it. Let it sit. Now, when you want trying to see the gold gilt, there's not much left on the front, you know, the obverse of the item or the front. Okay, put a little bit of lemon and just gently, just don't even barely touch it. Now, a lot of people, a lot of channels I've noticed, okay, kind of puts it in a rock tumbler. Well, I could see if it doesn't have any gilt, but when it's got something like this, and I'm going to look it up. That might be another part of the video. But no scrubbing hard, just like you're dabbing it. It's a button anyways. It's not a coin. But and you don't want to put the lemon juice. It's citric acid. And this is a trick of the trade to get your button all shiny again. But like I said, you rub it too much, it's okay to leave a little dirt on it, but we want to be able to see what it says. And I'll put it on the scope on this after this video and see what it actually says. I don't know how old it's going to be. The property is late 1800s, early 1900s. And it didn't see use for a while there after like the 1930s. And then somebody came in and plopped a trailer on, got 2 wells on the property. Of course, they're like newer wells, and they're actually not drilled wells, but the concrete around it is, you know, new. But I'm thinking the other well, because we can attach to either one, just redirect it. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do on that. All right. Now, just like with any type of chemical, distilled water, okay? I use medicine bottles because I take a lot of medicine. I just pop it in there and try to stop the reaction from the acid. Oh yeah, shiny. Now can I get it out of there? Yeah. I'll get a pair of pliers. I got it in the shank side. Get a pair of needle nose and distilled water is the best water to use for cleaning off coins. And you got another cloth here. Now these are fabric type. What do you call it? Very fine cloth, jeweler's cloth. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. There's still a little bit of gold on it. Now let's take a look at it now. Try to get it so you can see it. Look how shiny that is. That popped right out. And they do that a lot with the eagle buttons. And then what they do, they also use Vaseline, which I didn't show you in my one video that I had. But Vaseline keeps the moisture from getting the moisture onto the coin, which will cause it to turn green or whatever, or like this is a button, but it also buffs it up pretty good. Some people use olive oil, some people use kind of like protective paint spray, you know, like not where have we got it? Now let's see what it says. It says best extra, and that's the that's what the trademark was. It was extra gold plating on it, and it says from Hayden's and Company. So we could look that up, but I'm going to pause the video. There's nothing on the front. It was all gold gilt, and it's all gone from being in the ground because the gold goes back into the ground. There's a couple specks right there, but you're not going to get nothing out of it. It's completely a flat button. So that sounds like it's pretty old. Yeah. So there you have it. 12 minutes long. So that's what I have for... if you notice, a lot of videos out there does like 5 minutes of detecting, showing the video, good stuff, and then they spend 25-30 minutes doing the wrap up. So beautiful. That's my first flat button of the year, and that's my first dime of the year. Roosevelt's first silver, first hunt of the year. Everything's first right now. But yeah, this lemon juice, you can buy it by the bottle in the baking section, but this is right in the produce, and it's, you know, it's reconstituted lemon juice. So maybe it's a little weaker, but the idea is you don't want to eat it away with acid, and citric acid is still acid. Same thing with bottles and cans. Bottles that are painted, or cans that have, you know, they got the old, you know, they got the paper still on it, or oil cans. You can use, it's not citric acid, but it's similar to it. And that'll buff the, take the, you know, if you don't scrub it real hard, and you don't take the paint off the bottle and stuff, or even the cans for that matter, the old metal pop cans and stuff, it'll brighten those colors right back out, kind of like porcelain signs. They use it for that too, and I can't think of the name of it, but it's like a citric acid. All right, I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm going to look this up, hook up my scope, and throw it in there. So this video is probably going to be 25-30 minutes long. It's already 14 minutes and 15 minutes of this. Sorry, guys. My first... Oh, man, I'm happy. All right, guys.